I sit here with sadness today to report to you that I'm incredibly disappointed in one of my all-time favorite fighters, my brother, Floyd Money Mayweather.
I'm disappointed. I really am disappointed. The thing is that Floyd is what they call an independent contractor. And what happens is that when you become an independent contractor, Skip, if you make $230 million, they give you two checks or a check for $230 million. It is up to you to take out the deduction and make sure state, federal, and whatever else needs to be deducted is paid to the Internal Revenue Service. Floyd, you made $230, and I get it, Skip. I can just imagine getting a check for $230 million. Like, hold on, I ain't see I.
Yeah, we don't want to talk about that. We're gonna get through this.
Floyd Mayweather was once viewed as invincible, the greatest to ever step into the ring. 50 wins, 0 losses, billions in career earnings, and a personal brand built on absolute supremacy. Nowadays, however, that empire seems to be developing fractures, thanks to tax disputes, fighters claiming they weren't paid, dubious cryptocurrency promotions, and a supposed $42 million Manhattan property acquisition that might not even be legitimate. Mayweather increasingly resembles less of the undefeated champion and more of a man grasping at illusions. His scheduled clash with Mike Tyson now feels less like another showcase bout and more like a last-ditch effort to pocket millions before the limelight fades entirely. Let's examine the situation more closely. Earlier this year, Mayweather generated buzz by unveiling what he called the most significant transaction of his career. Not a prize fight or an endorsement deal, but a $42 million real estate purchase in Manhattan. 62 apartment structures, rent-stabilized units, the whole portfolio. He proudly framed himself as a tycoon, not merely a former athlete.
Real estate. Well, lately I purchased 62 apartment buildings in New York City. And what I need you guys to do, slide over and check out the photos. It's not all 62 buildings, it's a few buildings, but guess what? All the buildings belong to me. I don't have no partners. And all the retail down low on my buildings.
But here is the problem. Property records indicate that no change of ownership ever occurred. Business Insider reported that none of the buildings Mayweather claimed to have acquired appear under his name. In the meantime, the non-profit organization tied to those properties, NYC Housing Partnership, stated that they had never been alerted to any pending sale.
And I'm pointing like this because all of them, we're in New York City right now. We're in Manhattan. That's what we do. Come on. You know what I'm doing? All this money made. No partners. All by myself. Over 1,000 apartments. I'm just getting started.
Even more troubling, Mayweather's own representatives couldn't maintain a consistent narrative. When pressed for documentation, his real estate firm sent out a man claiming to be James McNair, one of Floyd's longtime business associates. Yet his vocal delivery did not match McNair's actual voice. That is deeply questionable.
But what's so disappointing with me, Skip? Floyd Mayweather has gone through this before. What is it that you don't get? And I'm even more disappointed because you're on Instagram and on Twitter flaunting your opulence. You got bales and bales of money. You might have 30, 40 racks up in front of you. You got Bugattis and Enzo Ferraris and private jets and yacht and you big balling. And you won't cut these people their money? Now, Skip, I believe that he would have taken this fight anyway. It's hard to turn down $200, $300 million, Skip. But it looks to me that a major driving force between him, because I always thought it was Conor that wanted the fight. He wanted the big payday.
Yep.
But deep down, Floyd needed this payday because he got to settle a score. And let me tell you how the IRS works, Skip.
The entire affair smells of deception. Was this transaction legitimate, or simply another public relations stunt by Mayweather to flaunt wealth he may not truly hold? Either interpretation reflects poorly on a man whose reputation was anchored in financial success. The luster is wearing off.
Why you not coming back to fight? Why you not coming back to fight? So I look at the fight game. I said, okay. I said, you know, fighters fighting, they make 3 million, 4 million, 6 million, 7 million. Some may make 10 or 20 million. But I'm doing exhibitions and I'm making 20, 25 million, 100 million for exhibitions. So why would I come back and fight and get a guaranteed 35 million when I'm doing
But this is not an isolated incident. Mayweather's financial affairs have attracted scrutiny before. Recall the IRS troubles? In 2017, right before his bout with Conor McGregor, Floyd petitioned the government for additional time to settle his tax liabilities. The same individual who parades bundles of cash on social media could not meet his own obligation.
People around him, how do the lawyers that I'm sure that he employs, the financial people that are probably running his life, telling him to stop spending $1 million a day, how do they not deal with his taxes?
Well, listen, he apparently had a tough time reading the thing, as they say. Like he didn't know what he couldn't read, like
that's BS.
Something
that is BS.
They said something.
Time
like
out.
That.
He is paying. I'm sure he's got a litany of people in his world.
I happen to agree.
Financial management people.
You think so?
You know, how long before he's suing somebody for mismanagement of funds? You know that's happening.
You'd certainly think so. By the way, they announced. I'll get your calls in a second. They did announce the pricing for Mayweather McGregor. $100 for a high def, $90 for standard def. So there you go. So it's exactly what the Mayweather-Pacquiao fight was.
And it was not a one-off occurrence. Mayweather has confronted multiple tax liens throughout the years, each time exhibiting the same pattern: ostentatious living, questionable bookkeeping, and a scramble for fast money. That is precisely why many remain doubtful about this Tyson matchup. Is Floyd doing it for athletic reasons, or simply pursuing another paycheck? And let us not overlook the Logan Paul affair. In 2021, Floyd took on Logan Paul in an exhibition contest. The event was more entertainment than athletics, yet the genuine dispute emerged afterward when Logan asserted he was never fully compensated.
Pay you to lose? What happened to that?
No, he didn't pay me
him at all.
He didn't pay me. I think I won that fight. I think I won. He didn't knock out a YouTuber in 8 rounds.
Floyd's my homie. He's a cool
Well,
dude.
fucking tell him to pay me, bro.
How much you owe you?
Probably between 2 and
4 months, Logan aired his grievances in public, even threatening legal proceedings. On a podcast, he addressed Floyd directly, stating, "He owes me money. Pay me, Floyd."
Thank you so much. It's honestly bullshit. Like having people who aren't a professional promotional company control where the money goes is like, we made that mistake. But, you know, it's Floyd Mayweather, so before we fought him, we kind of were willing to do whatever, and now after the fact, we're kind of shooting ourselves in the foot.
Yeah.
Because he's a scumbag. But now that we know that, and everyone else who fights Floyd should know that, like, don't let him control the money.
Would you ever fight him again under any circumstances?
No, he wanted to. He reached out. And,
yeah.
But, like,
no?
Yeah.
What about double or nothing?
Yeah. Double or nothing. Yeah, I already got nothing, bro. So
Can we get a photo? Sorry, girl.
So it was fun though?
Cool. Yeah, of course.
So you're gonna change the way you do business when it comes to boxing now, man?
Yeah. Me and my brother.
So much.
Sure, of course. Yeah. I gotta go, y'all, but.
Thank you so much.
You had fun doing it though?
Oh yeah.
I think we're done,
Most guys.
Consider that for a moment. The so-called Money Mayweather, the man who brags about collecting 9-figure purses, could not or would not pay a YouTuber who essentially handed him one of the easiest nights of his professional career.
Shit in the ring I'd never seen before. Yo, one time I was like hunkered over and I was like by his hip and he kind of had me in a headlock. Motherfucker opens his glove and puts his hand over my mouth.
Stop you breathing.
So I couldn't breathe. I'd never seen this before. And opposite side of the ref. He knew where the ref was. He knew to cover my mouth. Straight up in the middle of the fight, I'm like, and I get up and I'm like, what the fuck? I just missed 2 breaths. Fact. Smart boxer, you know, that's the guy who's been in the ring before. He's smart. He knows his way in and out. No, I got paid. I got paid. Just not in full. Like, there's a couple million somehow that is just missing. Where did the money go? Floyd said he could afford a Jeff Bezos-sized jet from the money he made from that fight. I ain't got no fucking jet. What the fuck, dude? I'm missing a couple mil. We're gonna find it, bro. I'll see you in court. The artist's happening. Just like, mark my words, we're coming for you.
If you are failing to compensate opponents and getting called out by internet personalities, your legacy inevitably takes damage outside the ropes.
Everybody in the crypto world is competing with one another, whereas I feel like everybody should be able to choose what they want to choose and go with who they want to go with. I think everybody should work together. And what I always did was I believed in myself. Before anybody else believed in me,
Then there is the cryptocurrency drama. Mayweather has been tied to several dubious digital currency projects. From Centrate to Ethereum Max, his name appeared in promotions that wound up in lawsuits and accusations of misleading fans. The SEC even penalized him for failing to disclose payments he received for promoting initial coin offerings. In plain terms, Floyd accepted money to endorse certain coins without revealing that he was being compensated. That is not a flattering image.
Getting celebrity endorsements. One was DJ Khaled, hilarious, and Floyd Mayweather.
Yeah.
And he posted on his Instagram him taking this what do you call it? The Centra card?
Centra card.
The Centra card. And going and purchasing something with his Bitcoin at a store.
Yeah.
He did that knowing that it didn't work.
Floyd Mayweather doesn't know anything that's going on, really. So like
we all know that.
Yeah.
The guy can't read,
Yeah.
How much did you guys pay him?
Like $1 million.
He took that knowing or not caring if it worked?
It was just knowing, not knowing, right? Like they didn't care. He does a million promotions like that. It was basically you speak to his manager. Yeah. He's like, this is Floyd's price. You send the money over. Yeah. The manager makes his little cut from it. And he just says, what do you want me to say? And what do you want me to do?
Okay.
Right. And you just basically.
For an individual renowned for financial intelligence, Floyd keeps finding himself entangled in messy monetary controversies. That leads us to the upcoming blockbuster, Floyd Mayweather versus Mike Tyson in 2026.
Tyson, if there were some pre-arrangement for this fight, Tyson's animosity, well documented towards Floyd. Any chance that he's going in there and saying, hey, screw all, I don't care what agreement was made, if there was one at all, I want to kill this dude?
Nah. He gonna get a check. Floyd's gonna get a check. And they're gonna get a check that's real huge because of their names. So nobody.
On paper, the matchup is monumental. Two legends, two icons. Yet beneath the excitement, it exudes desperation. Tyson is approaching 60, Floyd is nearly 50, and neither has competed at an elite tier in years. The financial incentives, however, are colossal. Netflix contracts, sponsorships, side wagers, merchandise. That is precisely why Floyd is taking part, not to demonstrate anything inside the ring, nor out of passion for boxing, but to lock in another massive payout and maintain the Mayweather lifestyle.
Fighting Floyd Mayweather, why the hell did he agree to fight you? That seems like a bad decision by him.
Well, listen, I was minding my business. I'm flying my birds, tending to my children, and he's the one, he came with the sign. His name was on the contract signed already. And he was talking really bad and nasty to me. So I was like, God damn. I thought we were friendly, talking crazy. He's all right.
That's got to be such a cool thing for boxing fans, though, Mike, to have two of the all-time legends in there. Are you excited just to see the thing of that like it was with you and Roy?
Nah, man, we want to get him, man. What are you talking about? Start talking crazy. Like, kick his ass.
He doesn't know what he signed up for.
Yeah, I told the exhibition. He's talking crazy.
So he's like, but Mike, come on, man. He can't be doing anything to you. Like, that's a bad decision by him.
Hey,
Holyfield is training Tyson, and Tyson is fully motivated. Floyd, by contrast, is operating in businessman mode. Fans are left questioning, does Floyd genuinely want this fight, or is he simply pursuing the financial windfall?
But we'll watch. And then at the end, bro, clip this. They're going to go, Mike Tyson versus Floyd Mayweather was the lamest thing I've ever seen. I can't believe I actually tuned in. That's the last Tyson fight I will ever watch. No, it won't be. People have short-term memory. They're going to forget about the last Tyson fight they saw, even though we all know what he looked like. And they're going to watch Floyd versus
that. And that's precisely is why you need to do what you're going to do in life. Do you, dude. It doesn't matter.
Here is the reality. Every recent move Floyd makes resembles that of a man trying to cling on. The real estate controversy, fighters left unpaid, crypto schemes, endless exhibition matches. It is no longer about greatness. It is about survival. Floyd once dictated the sport of boxing. Now he is chasing headlines, squaring off against retired icons and YouTubers, and hyping billion-dollar deals that do not materialize. The aura of invincibility has vanished, and fans are starting to see through the illusion.
Not a big jet. 6 windows. Try 14.
Social media is no longer generous to Floyd. When the Manhattan transaction was exposed, supporters ridiculed him for purchasing buildings that do not exist. Money Mayweather suddenly transformed into Funny Mayweather. When Logan Paul claimed he had not been paid, the internet turned on Floyd, labeling him broke and a fraud. And now, regarding the Tyson bout, roughly half the fans say they have no interest in watching, just 2 aging men collecting a payout.
An exhibition bout in 2026.
I don't know what to say anymore. This whole thing is a big sell, and it's an exhibition, and you're going to get hoodwinked again, and they're going to move around, and nobody's going to get hurt. And that's the state of boxing right now. Now, you can reference, well, they've had bad blood in the past. Cool. One of them is 50 years old. He's 48, but we'll just say 50. Floyd is 50 years old. Mike Tyson is 60 years old. This isn't your normal 50 and 60-year-old. This is a very weathered, hard miles, 50 and 60-year-old fighting for your entertainment.
That is a far cry from the era when Floyd versus Manny Pacquiao shattered records and the entire globe paused to watch. Here is another angle. Perhaps this is not purely about money. Perhaps Floyd is addicted to being Floyd.
Canelo, just one, please. Guys, we gotta go. We don't. Can you elaborate on why Crawford is better than Mayweather? It's just a little bit of detail.
Oh, he can switch. He's very smart guy.
Reflect on it. For decades, he occupied the center of the boxing universe, and every action he took made front-page news. But now, the sport has progressed. Canelo Alvarez, Terence Crawford, and Gervonta Davis are the ones currently dominating boxing.
I think Crawford is better, bigger. He's actually he moved in weight class, and I would say Crawford is a better fight all around fighter. Mayweather is really good too, though. You can knock him as well. He's very talented. It would have been a tough fight, but I think Crawford would have had the edge over Mayweather because of the long arms and because he's bigger. You know what I'm saying? And he would have kept him at bay. It would have been hard for Mayweather to counter, maybe. But Mayweather's definitely a technician. I mean, like Crawford said, Mayweather has his era, and Crawford, this is his era.
So maybe Floyd is not merely chasing paychecks. Perhaps he is chasing relevance, and that might be even more disheartening. Of course, there is always a possibility that this fight with Tyson stuns the world. If Floyd somehow outboxes Tyson and the contest delivers excitement, maybe people will give him credit once again. But even then, it would be short-lived. Everyone recognizes that Tyson is nearing 60, and this is not prime Floyd. At best, the Tyson fight gives him another headline. At worst, it concludes disastrously. If Tyson actually hurts Floyd, his entire brand, 50-0, untouchable, could collapse in an instant. So where does that leave Floyd Mayweather's legacy? He remains 50-0, still one of the finest defensive boxers ever, and still the man who generated more revenue from boxing than anyone in history.
Yes. Wow. I know you love money, right? I mean,
it's cool. It's cool.
Yeah.
It's cool.
What do you do with all this money?
Cash is king.
Do you have an ATM card?
I'm the human ATM.
Outside the ring, however, his legacy is growing increasingly messy. Tax problems, litigation, scandals, and questionable business ventures. His name once signified perfection. Now it is associated with controversy.
$100 million for Floyd. The reports are 130. First off, he's never gotten $100 million for a fight. Not even remotely close. But there's reports of 130. Wow. There's reports online that Floyd's a billionaire. There's reports that he was the highest paid athlete in this year over Cristiano Ronaldo.
You think it's bullshit?
I know it is. And there's public companies they do business with. HBO would be one of them. Find an executive to back the claim. It's never happened and it won't be.
And how do you know it's bullshit?
He makes very good money, because I know the...
That is why many are asserting that it may be over for Floyd Mayweather, not because he lost inside the ropes, but because he is losing the battle for respect beyond them. So here is the question. Is this genuinely the end for Floyd? Has money lost its influence? Or does he still have one final surprise with the Tyson fight? Share your opinions in the comments. Do you think Floyd is broke? Will the Tyson bout salvage him or bury him permanently? Do not forget to like this video and subscribe. I will see you in the next one.